Area lakes have a pike problem. On this week's fishing tip, Paul Nelson explains what's going on with all the northerns.
This week we're going to talk about a problem that's been arising in a lot of the lakes in the Bemidji area, and the problem is too many small pike. Some of these lakes will get just infested with little northerns. The regulations have allowed you to keep 3 northerns with 1 over 30 inches. And most anglers will actually keep the larger pike and throw all the little ones back just because they're easier to clean, and northerns, it's a trick a little bit to take those bones out of there. So they're actually eating the larger pike and letting the little ones go, where usually with the selective harvest you want to eat the small fish and let the big fish go. So we're kind of doing it backwards on the northerns. A lot of these lakes are getting so many small northerns in them that it's damaging all the other fish species in the lakes. They're eating the young of the year perch and they're just dominating the lake, and nobody's keeping them. We've got a couple lakes in the area, Sand Lake and Bowstring, where they're trying a new regulation. You have to let go everything between 22 and 36 inches for northerns, and if you're willing to keep those northerns under 22 inches, you can actually have 9 northerns apiece. Now you can fillet smaller northerns and take the bones out of them, but it's kind of like microsurgery doing it. You can also pickle those fish, but there's a word of caution: when you're pickling northerns, you need to freeze those fillets in the deep freeze and leave them in there for at least a week. There's a tapeworm cyst that humans can get, so you want to kill that by freezing those fish, because most pickling recipes don't call for cooking those fish. And also I've seen guys, they actually put them through the grinder a couple of times and grind up those bones and actually make meat patties out of the fish like a crab cake. So try to start keeping smaller northerns, find a way to use them. If you've got a great use for smaller pike, let me know and I'll tell everybody. But you can actually really help the lakes out by keeping smaller northerns and letting those bigger ones go. This has been the Fishing Tip of the Week, and I'm Paul Nelson from the Bemidji Area Lakes Guide Service.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.